I said I was biased when it comes to thugs.
So why did you? If you bias and old, think about the.
So why they can't be biased to the old dudes?
Why they can't be biased to the old dudes? Y'all do it all the time.
Because this is the foundation I'm talking about. You got to understand the
I got
foundation
you. I
that it's built
respect
on.
that, but
and listen, I was just keeping
Go
it a
ahead.
buck when I said I was biased.
I got
on
a question
thug.
to you, right? No. I got a question for you if I say this, right? So if you're talking to a younger artist, right?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he asks you, yo, what's my resume? And you go, I don't know. I ain't even never looked, never listened to anything. You think he cares about what you think about the foundation? Because he might know it and go, you didn't even take an interest in me. You judge me on something you know nothing about.
I think that's no. You saying that's if I haven't judged the young man. I just said I didn't know his
Like and
music.
share the show, man.
Have you ever heard Lil Uzi?
Huh?
Like and share the show.
Have you ever listened to a Lil Uzi album?
A Lil Z album?
Lil Uzi album.
No,
Have you ever looked at an interview?
I have not. I don't know. I have looked at a Lil Uzi album. I mean, interview.
Which one? Radio?
Don't stop me lying. I have. You know what? Fuck it. Let's start the show.
Shout out to HBCU Esports, our sponsor, man.
Fuck Lil Uzi. Peace and blessings, world, and welcome to another edition of Fresh Perspective. We give you a fresh take on this week's hot topics. And, man, we got a serious show for y'all. And thank you for everybody that's coming in. Come on into the show. Please like and share. Got to start out with my man, Bo 2.0, man. Talk to me. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. What's up, world? Let's get it.
All right. We got the young and talented Mr. Courtney Chappelle, man. How you feeling, my brother? Talk to me.
I'm good. Let's get into it today. I'm ready.
All right. And last but not least, we got the one that makes the show look so smooth, look so good. Shout out to the professional, man, Mr. D. Stanfield. How you doing?
Man, I'm gravy, man. Absolutely gravy, man. Let's shout out to Big Game James, man. Shout out to Ice, man. Out doing your thing, man. But let's get it popping.
All right, cool. We got to start out with Bo's boy. And if y'all been watching the show, y'all know exactly who Bo's boy is, man. Talk to me about Carson Wentz, man. Indianapolis Colts. How you feel about this?
It was time. I'm happy for him. He landed in a great situation. He with Frank Wright, his quarterback coach. And I actually think he's going to succeed in India. I mean, he's not in the big city. He's not in the big market.
They got a good defense.
Got a great defense. They're going to make the playoffs, I think. He got a chance to win that division between them and the Titans because I don't think Deshaun Watson to be there. He wants out. J.J. Watt just asked for a release. So, I mean, he landed in a great situation. At first, I didn't like the trade because I thought we could have got more. But when I seen it, what we got now, I like it. I like it for both teams. Now, I'm happy for him. We actually looked out for him because – you know, they were talking about Chicago, but from what I heard, he didn't want to go to Chicago. So
thank God.
So he went to Indy with somebody he's familiar with. I'm happy for him. And,
which has been echoed by my boy Ryan Ruby. Yeah, thank God we didn't trade for him.
I'm happy for him. I think he's going to actually do good, and I think I'm happy for him. We'll see what happens. And I'm happy for us with what we got back. And I just hope – I was hearing rumors, but I hope we don't take a quarterback with the 6th pick.
Wow. Now, hold on. You said what you got back. Now, you didn't get what –
I didn't
they got for Jared Goff. for Matt Stafford. Yeah,
I didn't think
sorry
he was
for
going.
clarification.
I'm surprised they even got that from Matt Stafford. I didn't think we was going to get.
Give me the loot. Give me the
I didn't
loot.
think we was going to get 2 first rounds in there, but we're going to get a first round pick, which I think we deserve a first round pick.
I need to be.
So yeah, I'm happy.
Go ahead, Courtney. Get
I
some.
know. All I know is that the Philadelphia Eagles hired a new coach, and I text inside and I said, "Great, more problematic issues," and everybody thought I was tripping, and I expressed that you can't get a guy who basically recruited Jalen Hurts to coach the team, and then bring other people that's familiar with Jalen Hurts to coach the team, and then let Carson Wentz play quarterback. Like, he's set up to fail again. So I just want to say that I was right. His ass had to go. I was also right that his ass didn't deserve that contract. When I was talking about him and Dak and everybody thought I was tripping and thought he was better, I was right again. And shout out to the stupid ass coach. Drunk owner still doing drunk shit, clearly. Because you just traded for another injury prone. You just traded for another injury prone, almost as good as he's supposed to be quarterback. You just got rid of one of those. You still paying him. So now you go get another one to pay. And you believe that Frank Wright is going to help him. You better go get him a big wide receiver. And
They talk about Allen Robinson might sign him.
Rashawn Bateman.
Allen Robinson,
They say they might get him.
not enough
Yeah,
for him.
I think Bateman might slip to my Ravens in the
We
20s.
might.
Shout out to him.
We might franchise Allen.
Oh, okay.
I don't care who y'all get, like, at all.
All right, well, Mr. Professional, what's your thoughts on this, man? Talk to me about Carson Wentz. How you feel?
I was right.
Other than elation.
Courtney's never right. That's first and foremost.
That sounds like a show title.
I feel
But
like
go ahead.
I feel like the trade was a win-win for both teams. First
Shouldn't
and
be.
foremost,
It was a win for the Eagles.
I felt like the Eagles.
They ain't did shit smarter in 4 years.
I feel like the Eagles got two great. They got two good draft picks for a quarterback that was clearly in need of a
Change the
restart.
scenery. Yeah.
He needed a change of scenery.
It's the truth.
He's only. Let's be clear. Carson Wentz has only had talent for 2 years in his career. The third year is debatable, and his talent around him has been had been injured the entire time. Okay, and so I feel like
More excuses.
going to Frank Wright in Indianapolis, where the person that actually made him good in the first place, having a better offensive line, having a better talent pool overall than he had the year that they went to the Super Bowl, is going to put him in a position to have a career year. Now, what he does after this year, after there's more game tape on him, is only
they
time
got
will
game
tell.
tape now.
But if they can get to the AFC Championship, I would call.
Where
that
do
a
you got
win.
them? Where do you got them? Where do you got them this year? You got them AFC Championship?
Yeah, I got him in the AFC.
You got them AFC
In the
Championship?
AFC
Yeah,
Championship?
You got them AFC Championship?
Absolutely not.
They made the play.
Well, only clear cut favorite in the AFC Championship is
It's
Kansas City.
City.
We don't know who the other team
time
gonna
out,
be.
time out. So is he
yeah,
better than wait? Time
Indianapolis,
out.
hold on. Let me finish
ahead.
my point.
Yeah.
Indianapolis almost beat Buffalo with Phillip Rivers, noodle arm Phillip Rivers. Carson Wentz is better than Phillip Rivers. I don't care
Is
how
Carson
you
Wentz
put it.
better than Josh Allen?
No,
Is he better than Lamar Jackson?
no. But you don't.
Hold on, no,
He doesn't have to be.
No,
better.
Bo.
He
We
doesn't
don't
have
know
to-
yet.
He doesn't have to be.
Talent
better.
wise, he is better.
He does not have to be better than either of them for them to win those games. Why? Because those quarterbacks catastrophically blow games with their own mistakes.
So now we're gonna put it on the defense.
Indianapolis,
Indy got a nice
Indianapolis defense is stout.
Nice.
Indianapolis defense
Led
is
by,
not.
my alma mater brother, Darius Leonard.
I'm about to say
Indianapolis
something.
defense is not why they lost.
I'm about to say something.
All right, go
You're
ahead.
right.
Spit.
Why did they
Carson Wentz
lose?
is a better
Because
quarterback.
They lost because Phillip
Let him
Rivers
finish.
gave up the game for them.
Who?
Phillip Rivers.
So we're right back in this position.
Yeah.
It's on Carson Wentz. Don't shift it to the defense.
I'm not-
Is he? Do you believe in
I
him?
said-
Do you
Let me
you
ask you-
believe more in
let me ask you a
Lamar?
question.
I
Courtney.
believe that Carson Wentz will have a better showing with the Indianapolis Colts than Phillip Rivers did. That's where
Let me
I'll
ask you a
lean.
question.
Hold on, let Bo
me ask
get
you a question.
something. Go ahead, Bo.
Is Carson Wentz a better talent than Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen?
No.
He can't throw the ball better than both of them?
You said better
You
talent.
said better talent.
You got to clarify.
Then you specify.
Is he a better
See? Not a better
traditional
talent.
quarterback
See?
than
He's not a better
them?
talent?
Yes.
He's not a better
He
talent.
can't throw the ball better than both of them, yes or no?
Hold
Answer
up.
my question.
You
Can he throw
said
the ball?
talent.
Yeah, can he throw the
So
ball?
that's everything.
Yeah.
You got to take it all into consideration.
Who had a better career so far out of all three of them quarterbacks?
If you say if
Who
you
had-
no. If
Out of
you
who?
ask hold on. If
Carson
you
Wentz,
asking me
Josh
does
Allen,
if you
Lamar
asking me
Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson.
if
Had
you
a better
ask
career so far? Yeah.
MVP,
Lamar Jackson's an MVP.
He
and he got the
MVP.
playoff win under
Okay,
his
was
belt.
Carson Wentz going to win the MVP before he got injured? Yes or no?
We don't know.
but he didn't.
We don't know.
We do know he was
that.
gonna win.
No,
He
see, but
didn't
listen.
win.
But this is what I'm saying. You're rating Carson Wentz on hopes in what he would have.
Okay.
I'm giving you facts of what Lamar did.
Can Carson Wentz?
Did Lamar win MVP?
He did.
Did he win one playoff game? Yes.
he won playoff
Carson,
game.
That's more than
Lamar's
Carson
had a
Wentz.
better
Can
career.
Carson Wentz throw the ball better than both of them? Yes or no?
He could throw the ball better
He can throw
than
the
Lamar
ball.
Jackson.
And Josh Allen.
No.
He's a better accurate thrower than Josh Allen. Stop it.
But he's one
Stop
less
it.
than Josh Allen.
He won less what?
He's one less than Josh Allen.
He won less what?
Hey, how the
He's
comments
more
going?
accurate.
No, he haven't.
Playoff games?
He's more
He haven't
accurate.
played in one.
He's
He
more-
got injured.
That is his problem.
He haven't played in
Hey,
one.
you are not gonna allow. You are not gonna.
haven't played in
What
one.
we're not gonna do is downgrade other players because your broke body ass can't play. We not gonna do that.
Because your health
He
is
got
part
to
of
get
the
health
team.
is part of the game.
Okay, he
And
hasn't
Lamar
played.
and Lamar
Lamar
take
run
more
than
hits.
him and take more hits than him too.
Okay.
And he out there. Russell take
Carson
more
Wentz
hits than him too.
Carson Wentz been healthy the last 2 years.
And they
Ain't
have
getting
been
nothing.
losers. He ain't got no playoff wins, and his ass been a loser.
He got injured in the playoff game.
Loser.
Okay.
He was injured in other season when he was
took
supposed
that
to.
team. Hold on. When Lamar Jackson had took that team to the playoffs. The team that Carson Wentz took to the playoffs
Yes.
that year, when Lamar Jackson took that team to the
Yes.
playoffs.
Yes.
The third was practice squad players.
Listen,
on,
Lamar.
answer the
Yes,
question.
Yes.
Lamar's been to the playoffs every year
When
he
he had took
started.
that team to the playoffs.
Yes.
Wentz is a more
Okay.
accurate quarterback than Josh Allen and Lamar.
Thank you.
We agree.
Thank
But he's not
All
a
we
better
said was
talent.
accurate.
But he
He's a
doesn't.
better
But he
talent.
doesn't. But
He's
he,
not a
but
better
he is not a better talent than
No.
either one of them.
Absolutely not.
I
Overall,
disagree.
but he is a better traditional
Quarterback.
quarterback.
He is.
than either one of them.
Lamar
right
Jackson
now.
take more hits than him and is more healthy.
Although Josh Allen is on his coattails.
He better than him.
I would
Josh
even
Allen better than him.
Based
I would
off
even-
last year,
Lamar
they both
Jackson
better
better
than
than
him.
him.
his saving grace. And
Based off last year, they both better
This
than
is
him.
to you. This is to you, Bo. His saving grace, Josh Allen, about the argument that you are making that he is better than Carson Wentz is predicated on him having a top 5 wide receiver, something that Carson Wentz has never had in his career.
Facts.
Neither does Lamar.
Neither does Lamar.
And Lamar's been an MVP.
So,
And
Lamar been an MVP, and
Been
Lamar
to the
got
playoffs
a
every time.
playoff win,
And-
and he's had better.
Okay,
and
that
he's had
makes
better
you
talent.
a better talent and more than likely a better leader of men, especially.
Oh,
when you
so we
compare
just
him
gonna
to
give you the
Carson
arm
Wentz.
and say you better because you're arm, but you're not a good leader of men,
I
and
you,
said
you're not
he's
a better talent.
traditional
Courtney.
quarterback.
I didn't ask
than
that.
either one of them.
I respect
but when
that.
it came to
I respect
being
that.
a better talent, I agree with y'all.
Is he a better leader of men? So he's not a better talent. He's not a better leader of men. He's just a better traditional quarterback.
Correct.
He's
He's
more of a
got better
loser
arm
than
talent.
those guys. But I'll do you
I
one
think he's a
better.
better
Is he
talent.
better than Baker Mayfield?
No.
Yes,
He's not better than Baker.
Baker
Wait, 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 wait,
You're going off
wait,
of
wait,
last year.
Baker
Quarterbacks
Mayfield has
change
had
up the
talent
wait, wait, wait.
since he
Quarterbacks
came
change up
in
the
this
year.
league,
Is Baker-
and he's
hold.
been just as much of a loser as Carson Wentz.
Baker Mayfield.
Whenever you get through,
Baker-
Carson Wentz
Baker
never
was
had
a
as
loser
much
last
talent
year.
as Baker
Is
Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield accurate?
Yes.
yes.
So what's his
One of
issue
the
as a
most accurate
quarterback?
quarterbacks in the league.
So what's his issue as a quarterback?
He's a loser until last year.
So wait. I got a question. Oh, wait.
Until
He's been
Stefanski
in the league
became
3
his
years,
coach,
right?
he was a loser.
Got you. He was in the league 3 years, right?
Correct.
And he's had a horrible line in 2 of them same years, right? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
He's had a horrible line, and they
Trash.
have changeovers at just as much
Okay.
as Carson, right?
Okay.
He's been healthier.
Shout out
And he's
Dalton
done
Smith.
more with less. Not more with less. Let me stop. I had
remix
hold
that.
on. I had coaching changes. I had player movement. I didn't have an offensive line just like you did.
Okay.
But he
I've
had
adjusted
more
to
skill
new
player
coaches.
talent.
But he's had more
I got
skill
you.
players.
They did better when the talent was limited than they did when the talent was full. So he did less. He did better with less.
Who?
Baker.
That's
He did
fair.
better than who?
No. That's that.
Carson?
Him as a player.
What he's saying
Okay.
is
You worried about 3
No. That's
backups.
fair. He said when Baker's
Gotten
talent was
less,
depleted, he was Coach
he was
K.
doing better.
He played better.
Okay.
That's fair.
When he had all the talent y'all screaming about, he wasn't doing as good. He got less talent. He did better than what Carson did. Carson is yet to win a fucking playoff game. How the fuck y'all got him rated the niggas that's talking about Super Bowl?
Baker only got
Josh
one.
Allen, we talking Super Bowl. Baltimore, we talking Super Bowl. You just gave me maybe AFC fucking championship. Y'all, that boy has no
Direct
fucking
your
accountability,
commentary
bro.
That way.
No, I'm not at you. There is no accountability for that boy.
Okay.
He was in a weak ass NFC East. Weak ass NFC East. He was barely getting in that motherfucking playoffs.
Wait. When Carson got in when Carson first
They
got
was
in,
weak.
When Carson first came in the league, they wasn't weak.
No, they
Man.
wasn't weak. They wasn't weak
at all.
They
The
wasn't weak.
NFC East was
It's
weak.
overrated.
They wasn't weak. They wasn't weak the
Overrated.
year they won a Super Bowl.
That-
They
oh
wasn't
my
weak the
God.
year they won a
The
Super Bowl.
NFC East
my God.
overrated.
Oh my God.
Overrated.
The
The
NFC
East
was
is
weak.
the only play. It's the
All
only
right.
to date. The NFC East is the only
Excuse me.
conference that dominates Tom Brady. What the
Can I-
fuck is you talking
Can
about?
I got a question for you?
Overrated.
What? How many years in a row did
Hold on,
somebody?
hold on.
Wait,
How
how many
you
years?
dominate the GOAT,
Hold on,
but
let
you
me say one
overrated?
thing.
This is an easy conversation.
Before Tom Brady went to the NFC this past year, who was the last team to win a Super Bowl in the NFC?
The
Us!
NFC
The fuck is
East.
y'all talking about?
And every
Eagles.
time
The
Tom
Eagles
Brady,
was the last-
Hold
every
on,
time
relax.
Tom
Hold
Brady
on,
has
hold
saw
on, hold
an
on.
NFC East team in the
That's
Tennessee
not-
L,
no,
he took an
that's
L.
not- That's not. That is.
I like to
that is-
say you guys
I
are listening
I
to
respect
Fresh
that conversation.
Perspectives,
I respect
and,
what y'all saying. I respect that conversation.
it's
But here's
heated today,
here's the
guys.
answer to that.
Yeah.
We've had the most changeover for division winners than any division in football.
Facts.
That's why it's fucking trash. Because they wasn't nobody was dominant.
Okay.
It was fucking trash. It was somebody different every year.
That's fair.
Didn't the Redskins just win it this year?
What
So
you,
they wait.
you call that parody, right?
The Redskins don't even got a fucking quarterback. and they won.
they don't have a name.
Hold on a sec. How many
Like,
teams?
how
many
do we
teams-
rate
how many
Carson
teams
Wentz
y'all
didn't
get
win a
in the playoffs?
division to a team that doesn't have a quarterback?
We usually
How
get
many-
two. We usually get two. This is the first year we didn't get but one.
Okay, but
We usually get
the
two.
the AFC North normally get 3.
Who? Cleveland just got in.
But even before that, we was getting Cincinnati in too.
How long ago was that?
We consistently get 3
How
more
long
than
ago?
the NFC
They get
East.
more than NFC East.
More than NFC East, we
give
get 3.
Okay, and y'all don't win shit.
You not even. Oh my God! Y'all got Carson Wentz better than dudes that
Shout
have
out to Ron
got Super
Thomas, man. Shout
Bowl
out to Doug Spence.
aspirations. Y'all got Carson Wentz rated.
What have they done? You
Overdue-
said they won a
wait, wait,
playoff
wait,
game.
wait,
They
wait,
haven't
wait.
won shit
Wait,
either.
he ain't won that. He
He
ain't won
helped us
it.
win a Super Bowl. I don't
boy-
care how you look at it.
He didn't help
helped
y'all-
us.
Oh,
He
my
helped us win
God.
a Super Bowl.
Oh,
Without
my-
him,
oh,
we don't win a
man.
Super Bowl. Is that
Oh
facts or not?
man,
That's facts.
Oh
Okay,
no,
then.
no, it's not.
Stop it.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
It's
not.
facts.
Nick
No, it's
Foles.
not.
Nick Foles couldn't take
No,
them
it's
to
not.
13.
He started-
Nick-
Carson Wentz
watch-
started
I got
the
you.
job.
I got you.
Nick Foles
I got
finished
you.
it.
I got you.
All right.
I got you.
I'm listening.
The Eagles do not go back-to-back playoffs without Nick Foles. But we giving Carson Wentz better than niggas that are leading their teams. They back up saying
Hold
helping
on.
them
What
do
you mean?
shit.
What you mean?
you mean by that?
What you mean he didn't go back-to-back playoffs without Nick Foles? We was already in the playoffs when he got hurt.
The first year, y'all was playoffs. The next year, he was good half the games and didn't play the other half. Nick Foles came in and got y'all into the
playoffs.
game, to the playoffs.
And beat us in the
half.
first round.
Yeah. Then the year after that,
Hold
he
on,
took us to the playoffs again.
wait. Nick Foles helped you again. So Nick Foles was part of the Super Bowl year, and he was part of the following successful
He's
year of
the
the
Super Bowl
Eagles.
MVP.
And then the next year, y'all got in and lost. Your boy got hurt in the first quarter, whatever, Fab. He didn't survive that, so another injury in the backup had to play. And then the next year, he
got
didn't.
bitch. Yeah. Okay.
So it's gotten worse every single year after y'all went to the Super Bowl where he had a good 12 games.
Okay.
And you got him better than dudes who, if they don't play, they fucking team is going the fuck home.
Hey, have Carson Wentz, has his players played?
Oh, my God.
Answer the question.
Has he played? Fuck that.
He played he's been healthy the last 2 years.
Man, he better.
Who's his number one receiver this past year? Who's his number one receiver this past year?
We gotta move on.
Who's his number one receiver this past year?
Who?
Travis Fogel. We didn't even know who the fuck that was.
Got you.
Memphis with
Hey,
that bullshit.
We still don't know
got
who the
you.
fuck that is.
Exactly, man. Stop it.
I got you.
Don't act like he been hurt, but his supporting cast been hurt too.
I got you.
Thanks.
I got you.
But
Carson
all
Wentz.
that, hold on, no, we
Yo,
gonna let
Ron
Bo have that.
Ron
But-
Thomas said, Bo, calm down.
But with all
No,
that
it's
said,
fine.
Bo,
It's fine.
Carson Wentz
Carson
is
Wentz
not
better. I'm
than
glad.
Josh
I'm
Allen.
glad this
Hold
is
on.
live so the
Not
world
off
can
this-
see this.
Not off this past year. I agree with you.
I'm
Carson
glad.
Wentz not better
It's
than
a
Lamar
year-
Jackson.
It's a
I
year-to-year
know
thing,
you.
though.
This is
I
what the group
understand.
chat
Lamar
look
Jackson.
like.
Let me ask you a question.
He not better than Baker
Let me
Mayfield.
ask you a question. Lamar Jackson still have a weakness to his game.
He is better than
Carson
Baker.
Wentz don't have a weakness
Yes,
to
he
his game.
do. His body.
He's not a leader of men.
He's not a leader of men. His attitude. That's
Lamar
his
Jackson
weakness.
can't even throw a 10-yard post without that bitch going to the sideline.
Carson Wentz can't even
Lamar
lead
is a
the
leader of
team.
men.
And
He can't lead
what
the
has
team.
his
Hey,
attitude?
Wait, hold on. Hey, Bo. Hey, Tim Tebow was a leader of men.
He won a
give him-
playoff
give him
game.
props for that.
He won a playoff
He
game
won a
too.
playoff game.
He got more playoff wins than fucking Carson Wentz.
And he just had
Fuck outta
and he
here.
just had to
All right.
retire again
All
because
right,
he's a
listen.
bum ass in two different
Hold on.
sports.
Who's our leader that year we won the Super Bowl? Hold on. I got one question before we go. Who's that leader that year we won
Hey,
the Super
wait,
Bowl?
wait, hold on. Let me take a knee
Meek
right
Mill. Meek Mill led y'all more than Carson Wentz.
Okay.
Fuck out of here.
All right. Okay. I got jokes.
All right, hold
Okay.
on. All right, fellas.
Tim Tebow, baby.
Hey, didn't I tell y'all it was gonna be exciting tonight? I told y'all we was gonna be on fire tonight, but I'm gonna go to the next one because you know, Bo, you get excited about Carson Wentz, and I hope you ride for Carson Wentz when he's on another team.
I hope he do
because
good.
you
Yeah.
know you ride for him real hard.
Yo,
when he
oh
with
no,
your
we gonna
Eagles.
remember this one.
I hope that you still a Carson Wentz fan.
We gonna remember
when
this
he's somewhere
one.
else.
Like and share the show because this is only gonna get worse.
Hey,
for the
we are going to remember this conversation. Y'all
Oh, this is
just
on
wait.
wax. This is on wax.
I'm glad because this is usually the group chat, but this one is live.
But the
And
next
I like
one,
it this
I
way.
gotta go to the next situation, man. We gotta, we talking about player movement, and this is other than what we was talking about with Carson Wentz. This guy is notably one of the greats. It's not to be argued. He is one of the top defensive players that's ever played the game. He will be wearing a gold jacket. Now, my question is, where is he going? He asked for his release. He got his release, unlike Deshaun Watson. But he got his release. He's on the open market. Mr. Professional, where you think he's going?
I've been on record saying that it's only 2 spots that he should go, and Green Bay is my number 1 choice because I don't think you do a video talking about your hometown, talking about you being a Wisconsin boy,
Don't you go there
and
take your ass there.
and clamoring about how good it would be to go back home in the past, and then
That would be
KD
nasty.
said that too.
and then you go back.
Why you do that? Why you do that?
And then the Smith boys with JJ is crazy. But
Oh, that's nasty.
the other option to me, in my opinion, is Buffalo. He likes crazy ass fans. He's a crazy ass person. He's a
Doesn't
party
Houston,
boy.
Doesn't Houston play in a dome?
Yes.
Houston plays in the dome.
And you sure he should go to Green Bay or Buffalo?
He played at Wisconsin,
He
bro.
from
That
Wisconsin.
was a while ago.
Bro,
That's where he
and
from,
on
right?
top of that, he doesn't want to play with his brothers, but he wants to be close. It's a 3.5 hour drive, fam. It's a 27-minute flight.
I smell a little home cooking on this one, man.
My home cooking.
I smell a little home cooking. You talking about Buffalo?
I mean, no. This is predicated off the fact that somebody made a call, and I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Hey, listen,
and
Mr.
the call-
Professional
and the call
is our
had a-
insider. Okay.
The call had a lot of traction, and I'll leave it at that.
Hey,
Okay, I got
hey,
you.
man. Hey,
I
man.
respect that.
JJ, take your ass to San Francisco, man.
They're not even on the board.
Mr. Young and Talented.
Care
That's
about
how
your
you
boy.
feel?
Washington. Don't you take your ass to Buffalo is cool. Do not go to Pittsburgh.
You wouldn't play with your
He
brothers?
already X'd out Pittsburgh. He said it's Tampa Bay, Buffalo,
Shout out to Ramona Dow.
Green Bay.
Tampa Bay, Buffalo, Green Bay.
Yep.
Go to Tampa, bro. Like, go ahead.
Y'all run.
Just go ahead, bro. Just
Oh,
go to
you
Tampa.
just
bro.
going to piggyback.
Just go ahead and go to Tampa. It's not about piggybacking, right? Let me give you the real.
And
love Tom
we
Brady,
fuck
boy.
with JJ.
Listen, let me give you the real.
We fuck with JJ.
Let me give you the real.
I like JJ. JJ a monster.
Buffalo is really dope, and you'll be really good over there, and you'll be a monster, and you'll just make them that much more of a favorite to go win it. Green Bay. I don't want to do this because that's your boy.
Listen,
But-
Green
look,
Bay
hold
was
on,
in the
hold on.
running, though.
Listen, I'm not going to do that because this is your boy, so I'm going to be respectful because I want you to hear what I'm trying to say here. So, with Green Bay, right, it's just not going to culminate the way you want it to culminate. Feel me?
So you lost faith in Aaron Rodgers like that?
He said he wasn't taking
have
there, and
not
you just
mentioned
trying to bait him into it.
anybody.
Yo, you ain't shit, yo.
Anybody, you know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is that it won't culminate the way you would like it to culminate.
Oh, God.
So I would say if you're gonna bet on anything,
Mr. Discount Double Check.
bet on the short thing. Don't think about the commercials. Don't think about how great it would be. Like, I
State
respect the
Farm
playing
commercials
at
would be
home.
fire.
thing. Dope. You know that's super fire, right? You could do that after you get what you deserve, which is a Super Bowl. That's all I'm
Does anybody deserve a Super Bowl?
He deserves one.
Okay.
He's put the pain in.
Okay. Mr. Bo 2.0.
I'm a B night.
What you think about this, man? Where should J.J. Watt, the great J.J. Watt, go?
I mean, you got to go to a team that fit him best, which is a 3-4 defense.
Okay.
That's what he been in his whole career.
Okay.
So he got to go to Green Bay, who run a 3-4. Pittsburgh, who runs a 3-4. Y'all run a 3-4 in Buffalo?
I think we run a
4-3. So he won't fit with y'all.
People still run
So,
4-3?
Yeah, a lot of people still run 4-3.
They ran a JJ the year that the year he had the most sacks in his career was they ran a 4-3.
Oh, okay. But I think he's
Is that when they had Clowney on the side?
Jadavion on the other side, but Jadavion was hurt half the year.
Okay.
That was the year he ended the year with that brace on his arm.
I was wrong about Jadavion, but we'll save that for another story.
Me personally, I think he should play with one of his brothers, though. That's just me. I mean, who wouldn't want to play with their brother in the NFL?
Man.
So, I mean,
But
I didn't go
he
play.
already X'd that out.
Okay, so I mean,
He don't want to play for a
so
black man. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
that's what he said. Oh,
No, he didn't say that. He didn't
okay.
say that. I'm
So who's the favorite for him right now? I don't know. I mean, me personally, I don't
I
think
know,
he's.
all I know is that both Tampa Bay and Buffalo were literally
Tampa Bay runs a 3-4, so
Right.
I can see him
I
going
don't
to Tampa.
wanna-
both
Go ahead.
Tampa Bay and
Tampa
Buffalo.
Bay got enough.
Both Tampa
don't
Bay
need to go to
and
Tampa
Buffalo
Bay.
were literally
He
on
won a
the
chance to
phone
win the
with him
Super
this week.
Bowl, so why not go with the guy that got the most Super Bowl? I mean, so obviously he should go somewhere that run a 3-4. That's how I feel.
That
Whoever
makes
runs a
sense.
3-4 and your best chance for you to win a Super Bowl, that's who you should go with.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
We got anything going on in the comments, Mr. Professional? Or they dry today?
Tampa.
I mean, listen. Dalton Smith said Browns. Imagine Watt and Garrett on the field together.
That
Browns
would
would
be
be
nasty.
dope. Browns would be
I actually don't want him to go to the Browns. That would
He
be
got a
kind
better
of scary.
chance. I want him to go to Brown.
That would be scary if he went to the Browns.
'Cause then they
I
gonna
hope you're
tell me-
wrong, Dalton.
Then they're gonna tell me the defense was too elite while Carson go die on the field. I listen. All I'm saying is what he said.
Why people keep joining Brady?
Thank you.
Duh.
I thought
for
y'all
the
was
win.
supposed to be trying to beat Brady. Why?
Ron Thomas said the Atlanta Falcons will be playing the 3-4
Why would you
and
want to go to the
4-3.
Falcons?
Go to Atlanta.
They're gonna be playing the
Turn up,
5-2 and the
JJ.
2-5-2.
Why would you want to go to Atlanta?
Turn up, JJ.
They're going to be turning the three.
Atlanta gonna get a quarterback this year.
Sorry.
Atlanta gonna get a better quarterback this year. Watch. He gonna have to take
Oh, a
his spot.
better quarterback. Okay.
Yeah, he gonna have to take his spot, but he gonna be good.
I mean,
Who would that be?
What do the Colts run? What defense they run? 3-4 or 4-3?
3-4.
The Colts.
3-4.
You can go to the Colts.
Go to the Colts.
hey, side question. real
I
quick.
actually second that. Excuse me. My number one list is the Colts.
Yo, don't
Go to the Colts.
Don't fall into the Courtney
I
trap.
absolutely
Don't
agree
fall into
with
the
that.
Courtney
shit.
trap.
I've done that.
Go to the Colts.
Go to if you want a chance to win.
If you want a
go to the
chance to win it,
Colts. Mine already got your
and you
AFC
don't
Championship
want to
game.
ride the coattails of nobody, you go where they have a new coach and they have a new quarterback and they have a good defense. You go there. That is the new number one, the Indianapolis
So
Colts.
you trying to relive Houston with Deshaun? New coach.
Nope.
Wow.
Bill O'Brien. New
Hey.
quarterback.
Hey.
Deshaun Watson. You ain't got to live in nobody's footsteps. Then
No,
they
I'm
draft
talking about-
Clowney.
I'm-
You ain't to ride nobody's coattail. Darius Leonard's there.
No. I'm just talking about I'm talking about quarterbacks. Like they saying why would you want to go to Brady or why would you want to?
Oh,
go
okay.
So
Okay.
I'm coming from that
Oh,
perspective.
okay.
Go to the Colts.
Hey, and you know what, D? I got a question, but I think I'm gonna save it for cap or no cap.
Okay.
All right, that works.
Okay, and you know, once again, we're gonna go from greatness to greatness, and I'm kind of emotional about this situation right here because you know anybody know I'm one of the biggest Serena Williams fans in the world. That's my boo. I love her. She's the greatest of all time. But I think we might be seeing a passing of the torch. Naomi Osaka. But she's having some staying power. Mr. Professional, man, what's your thoughts on this? Are we seeing the actual passing of the torch, or do you think Serena still has a couple more in her?
I think Serena has a couple more in her if she don't have to run up against Naomi.
Well, Serena, you got to get the most, man.
Look, man, I'm a tennis fan, right? So I've been following Serena Venus. I'm a big Andre Agassi fan, always have been.
Sanchez Vicario was my girl.
I fuck with Monica Seles, Pete Sampras.
Yeah.
Man, tennis is it's just it's
Agassi.
Andre Agassi, boy. Woo, that Kodak. Woo. I'm a Roger Federer fan.
Yes, sir.
I'm a big Djokovic fan.
Okay.
So the Joker, man. Listen, Serena is all due respect, man. She's easily, if not the greatest, top 5 greatest athletes to ever play a sport, especially as it pertains to dominance. With that being said, shout out to Bo for being a chauvinist. I think the baby. I think the turmoil of having that child took a lot out of her.
Yeah.
To be on death's front door and have to climb back from that. I'm not sure if she will ever play at the level that she would need to play to beat some of the top talent in the world in those tournaments, considering the rigor that it takes on you in a tennis tournament. It's just you out there. The timeouts are limited. In some of those tournaments, it's 3 sets, so you could be out there in upwards of 4 to 5 hours, and I don't think her body's built for that anymore. And so for
she's
that
been dominant
reason,
for a long
she
time.
has for a very long time. And so for that reason and that reason alone, combined with, listen, Naomi Osaka is, she's Tiger Woods in a skirt.
You think she that nice?
Bro, have you let's remove the power, let's remove the IQ. Have you seen her placement on some of those returns, fam? She's fire. And then you got to think you got the Coco Gauffs of the world coming. Like they're not getting worse. The talent pool in the tennis area is getting better.
So do you think we have like a kind of like a Kobe Jordan situation, because Naomi grew up watching Serena?
Facts.
And
Father, and unlike Sloane Stephens, they have a good relationship.
Right, and her father emulated.
Yeah, because Sloane Stephens and Serena do not get along at all.
Yeah, it's like he emulated Richard's training style when he was grooming Naomi and helping her get to a top level. So
when the last time you seen Sloane in the winner's circle?
I laughed. Yeah, that's a problem. But I know what that's.
I like Sloane though.
I do like Sloane.
Go ahead.
I fuck with Sloane, but when the last time you seen her in the winner's circle? We talking about winners right here.
Yeah, that's true.
Naomi Osaka.
That's true. Mr. Young and Talented, talk to me about it. What's your thoughts on this, man? You think we seeing a passing of the torch?
I don't know about that Tiger Woods thing, but I mean, to be Tiger then, you got to be Tiger now. So I hope not. But in other ways,
I like that. That is a good one.
Whenever you get through.
In other ways, I'm a huge Serena fan. So it wasn't hard to see last night. It's just one of those, Serena's in her Mike and the Wizard jersey run. Like, damn, she on her ride out, which is fine.
Second time he dissed the Wizards tonight.
She been at the top of her peak for a while, and I do think eventually she'll get that next one she won't. But
I think she gonna get the Grand Slam.
I think she will too.
Okay,
I think she eventually will get it. I don't know if it's right now. You could just see it. She's just missing a step. She's not the same Serena no more. She took a step back, which is fine. It's easy to say. She's been at the top of her peak for years. So Osaka, I genuinely enjoy her game. I'm not going to diss her. She's a phenomenal player. I do have that little itch of some slight overhypeness. And overhyped as in it's not a lot of female chicks really like getting it right now. Like her comp level to me, Serena's a comp level, but she's years beyond her. I'm talking about her pool. It's not really like, they ain't really jumping out the fence. Coco coming, but Coco behind her. Like, it's not a lot in her pathway outside of when you get to Serena and it's ghost status, but she a step slower.
Coco's 17, fam.
How old is Naomi? 23, 24?
I think she's 20.
She that young?
You know, Serena was winning Grand Slams at
Naomi
like
20?
Yeah.
17, 18. I mean, you think about how long
I didn't know
Serena
she was 20. I
been
thought she was
dominating the game.
I don't know where I've been. I feel like she was older than that.
We'll
My
fact
bad.
check. Anybody that's in the chat, let us know how old
if she only 20,
Naomi Osaka is.
Then Coco is in her group.
I mean,
and you know, I'll say this, like, you know, like with you, D, I go back when it comes to tennis. Like, I was a big Navratilova
Kellen, that wasn't a great
fan.
match last night. I'm sorry, Irv. Kellen, that was not a great match last night. Naomi Osaka dominated that whole entire. She won 6-3, 6. What was it? 6-1, 6-3, 6-2, or 6-3,
She got
6-4?
her. Like, you ain't gotta keep rubbing it
She
in.
mollywopped her.
But you know, I was a Navratilova fan. Sanchez, Vicario.
Navratilova.
Okay.
And then, you know, Venus came along, and I was like, yo, who's this girl with the beads? And, you know, Venus started doing her thing and becoming great. And then, like, her little sister started coming up, and I was like, yo, Serena can't beat Venus yet. But I was like, once she catches her, she's going to be the one. And I saw that early, and she, you know, she lived up
I don't
to
think
being the greatest.
I seen the last comment, and I heard that a lot yesterday. And I get the last time she's won, she was pregnant, so it's like she ain't been same since she had the baby. But we've seen Serena in droughts before, y'all. Like, that's true. I don't want to put this solely on the baby. Like, I just don't not you know what I mean? Like solely on the baby is like.
I've never seen Serena.
Don't worry, Bo. We gonna get to you.
I've
I
never
hope you
seen
thinking about what
Serena
you gonna say.
slow.
I know. I'm doing this on purpose,
Yeah, I
Bo.
know.
But go
Yeah,
ahead.
We know
Thank
we're gonna stay away from the right
I'm
side
doing
of
this
it.
on purpose.
I've never seen this Serena so slow to returns, so defeated by volleys. It's not. It just like I've seen her in droughts. I've seen her in places where she was just in a bad.
Is
place
it
mentally.
is it the Silk Streets? Like, is she just happy now? Like, she married,
Nah,
she
she
got a
calm,
baby.
yeah,
like,
man.
she winning in
Can I
life.
say, she's 40 years
She's
old.
winning.
Yeah, you never seen
She's
her.
40.
Wait, you never seen her at 40 years
Yeah,
old
she's 40.
having a baby at 37. It's not just. I'm just saying it's not solely. Everybody is using this like.
But no,
since she had the
Serena's
baby-
winning at life. Like, she.
I mean that's one part. She want to win in the game.
She
still
might not be as hungry.
No, because she still got passion for the game. You can see the loss still bothers her. Like the fire is still there. She a step slower. And how about this? I'll say this. I've seen a lot of people and a lot of players, not all, but I've seen a lot of players come back sluggish off of Corona.
Heard, Ray.
Off of Corona after being in the house.
Naomi's 21. Told you.
Shit.
21.
Told you.
So I've seen people. No, I'm with you. What I'm saying is I've seen a lot of people come back out of shape from the Rona and being stuck in the crib and whatever they had in life going on. I've seen a lot. Like, we can adjust that to a 40-year-old woman too. Like, she could come up out of a slump, but all I'm saying is I don't solely believe like, well, she had that baby and she zapped her. I just think she in a drought where the youngins is out here right now.
I think she's just 40, bro.
Naomi was vacationing, making rap songs all
Like, none of
through
y'all,
Corona, man. Like,
none of y'all at
Serena
this.
had real shit going on.
Hold on, none of y'all at this table is 40. Like, y'all
That's
don't.
a fact.
Y'all don't know what that feel like.
All right.
You're right.
And it don't feel like
You're
17.
right. You're right. Ain't nobody here 40. You're right. Shout out to you, Herb.
Yeah,
Let her live.
it don't feel like when you 17. But okay, Bo.
I mean, I still
Let it go, bro. Nah, we gonna roll. Next question.
Dishes? No.
She's 40.
She's 40.
Okay.
All right.
But I do
so-
think, hold on, I do think she will get that. She will tie that record. I do think.
I hope so.
I hope she do. I really think she's going to get it. I don't know when,
Eventually.
but I think she's going to get it.
Take a
She'll
break,
get it in the
man.
next year, too.
It's tennis, man.
She'll get it.
Okay, so we gonna go from one of the greatest of all times, and like I'm gonna segue this one because this person here, I remember when he came out when he was drafted. I don't remember the exact year, but the reason why this guy's name stood out is because when he was drafted, Kobe sent his helicopter to go get this young man and bring him to the gym. Like, all right, you ready? Like, Kobe was taking a lot of stock in this guy, and I thought when I was seeing stories like that come out, I thought he was gonna hit his peak a lot sooner. It didn't necessarily happen that quickly for the young man. But Mr. Julius Randle is having a career year. Like, he's playing the way that I thought that he was going to play when he was spending time with Kobe in the gym. And I guess my question, I'm going to start with you, Mr. Young and Talented, because you are the one of the resident talent scouts on the team. Also, shout out to Amir Drake Ice, who's also an agent. But how do you feel about what Julius Randle is doing? Is this something that he can sustain, or is this like a flash in the pan situation?
Well, first I want to ask, maybe I thought something. Is it only the starting five is fan votes, right?
Okay, in terms of the All-Star? Yes.
The starting five is fan voted, and
think
then
so,
the
yeah.
coaches and the other.
Yeah, the starting
bench.
is all fan vote.
Or maybe
right?
it's the other way around.
I think the starting five is fan vote.
I think it's fan vote.
I think starting five is fan vote. So I'm like shocked that New York didn't come behind them all in the house and
I don't know
like,
if it's fan
push him
vote because
into-
it's hard to get snubbed.
That's a good question.
By
New
the
York
fans.
should have got behind it.
Nah, it's not hard to get snubbed by the fans. Believe that.
Okay.
Some people got bigger fans.
But the coaches might.
Nah, I think he'll get in with the coaches side.
He should make it.
He should make it on the coaches side.
Him and Zach should both make the All-Star game this year. Zach LaVine.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, Ray Marsh, that's a good point. All right,
With
go ahead.
Julius, he's having a all-star year. A lot of people attribute it to Tibbs. He put in a lot of work this summer before the Tibbs hired Drew, with his trainer Drew. I think it's more about Kenny Payne than it is Tibbs. That's just me. I think being with his old guy from college is giving him a new sense of life and a new sense of joy. He's playing more freely than he has. He's hooping consistently. He's having a hell of a year. Can he keep it up? I believe so because he's playing within himself. He's not doing nothing like overly extreme. He's just more consistent on his jump shot. He's much more efficient. He looked comfortable in what he's doing. I wish he stopped doing some things, but you got to take the good with the bad. So,
I mean, how tall
what?
is Julius Randle?
Huh?
Like what?
He's like 6'7", 6'8".
6'8".
6'8". I like diving into the middle.
Julius
of the
Randle
paint.
is a more athletic Draymond Green. That can actually get you a bucket
Bo,
when you
don't
need
take
it.
the bait. Bo, don't take the bait. No, go ahead.
He can actually get you a bucket when you need it by himself. He doesn't need help. No, and this is not a slight at Draymond because
Draymond a better
Julius
defender.
can't do what Draymond does. Julius is not an orchestrator of an offense.
Yeah, 16 assists
Yeah,
the other night.
Julius ain't that. But Julius
Julius can
when
be a
nobody else
better-
is on the floor, last year when Draymond was out there by himself and they were asking Draymond to score, Julius would have got you 30 a night.
Julius.
Now, we're bringing on Derrick Rose. How is that going to affect Julius?
It'll help him.
I'm gonna let.
Nah, D Rose will help. D Rose will help him because he gonna dive to the rim, get Julius some space. He take the ball out of Julius' hands from having to be a playmaker. Tibbs will be making him a playmaker sometimes. He should be a better Draymond, which is an orchestrator of the offense. I wish he had that quality that Draymond does do well. Which
If
is
he had that quality, he'd
orchestrate
be-
the offense. If he had that quality, the team would move much better.
Especially the defensive IQ. If he had that Draymond defense,
I wasn't even talking about defense. He's played solid defensively this year. I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna
but if he
give
had
him
the
that.
IQ,
Oh yeah,
to
if he was
orchestrate
Draymond level defense,
on
then
both
he'd
sides of the ball,
he'd be a fucking
wee.
superstar. So that ain't gonna happen. But
that's all you're gonna get, Bo.
D Rose gonna help him. I'm gonna let y'all have it before I be. I'm trying to not be offensive to Tibbs.
Okay,
so.
well, no, but Bo, you're the coach. You know, Bo, you've coached basketball teams. So what's your thought on what Julius is doing? Do you think this is something that he can keep up?
I like Julius Randle. I think he's balling. I just hope the Knicks don't trade him. I've been hearing a lot of trade rumors. They're talking about they might trade him. I think he balling. I really didn't understand the Obi Toppin draft pick because him and Julius play the same position. I think they should have went with a guard. So I didn't understand that. But he's
A point guard.
Tibbs wanted Derrick Rose.
I mean,
you know he
like,
loved
I'm
Derrick
talking about in
Rose.
the draft, I think they should have went with a guard, a point guard. Oh yeah, a point guard in the draft. Yeah, we both. I think Courtney even wanted a point guard. So he's balling. He's hooping. He should make the All-Star game this year. The Knicks are fighting for the playoffs, and they might get in. Who knows? But I just hope they don't trade him.
That's facts.
He's the best. The two best players on the team are left-handed. When the last time when that happened? But he's hooping right now. Now he's making a name for himself. You know what I mean? And you look at that draft class. You know, Andrew Wiggins and Jabari Parker went 1 and 2 in that class. Then you had Embiid. So if you look at the top players from that draft, where you got Embiid, Jokic, Zach LaVine, Julius Randle, and the two players that went 1 and 2 have been having up and down career. Wiggins and Jabari Parker.
I was wrong about
Mostly
Jabari
down.
Parker.
Yeah.
I thought Jabari was going to be
Especially
the man.
Jabari. Jabari really been injured.
I
He's
thought
a real
he was
injury
gonna
prone
be
guy.
the man.
He ain't been injured his entire career,
Yeah.
dating back to college.
Yep. So
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 shout out
Mr.
to Julius Randle.
Yeah, Mr. Professional, what's your thoughts on this?
I don't think it's sustainable
Okay. Why not? Go.
because I don't think that they and this. Me and Court had this. I don't want to take all the credit for this because me and Court had this conversation the other night. I don't think they have the right pieces around him to make it sustainable.
I mean, is he a player that you build around?
It depends on what you're looking to do. Are you looking to win a championship?
Everybody.
I kind of disagree. I think they have the right pieces. I don't think their coaching staff.
You don't think they need more?
To do what? For him to be sustainable?
No, for them to compete for a chip.
Oh, to compete for a chip? Yeah, he was talking about sustainable.
Yeah,
For them to be
when I say sustainable, in my opinion, in their current state, Julius Randle is going to reach a burnout state. Because
That's what Tibbs do.
they're asking him to do.
Now here's the problem.
That's what Tibbs do.
This is the problem. The problem with the Knicks, it being sustainable, is Tibbs is not being. I'm trying to look for the proper word. Like, he's not ingratiating himself with today's culture of basketball players with his style and culture of basketball. You can see it transitioning into pushing for a playoff spot, veteran guys that do specific things. I want my vets in at the end of the game, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. He's going to need the youth. This is a strength in numbers Knick team. This is not They don't have a core group, and he's playing them like the core guys, burning them 20, 30, 40 minutes. Like, that's not what this is.
Tibbs'
Like,
way.
No, I respect that. But you also got to be able to look from a distance from the time that you was out and looking at this generation. And knowing some of these dudes don't got 30 minutes of onslaught. They got 15 to 20. Take that for where you can get it. Stop trying to like force it to be guys playing 30, 40 minutes. You got to ingratiate yourself with today's culture.
So you feel like he
with
needs to
your
go deeper
principles.
on the bench?
Nah, his principles are lining up. He got the Knicks playing by his principles. You can see that. You still got to ingratiate yourself with this culture, though.
So he need to go deeper on the bench.
Yeah, they 10, 12. Alfred Payton out there shooting up bricks. Get his ass out. Next, it's a ton of brick shooters on the bench. Some dude better than others. Like, Alfred Payton is a lead guard, but he's not an elite passer. He's not pass first like that, and he can't shoot. But he plays good defense. Austin Rivers don't play good defense, but he can shoot. Emmanuel Quickly could do what Austin Rivers do, then shit, you could put Frank in there. It was a pass first point guard who don't want to fucking shoot, that play the same defense that Alfred Payton play. I'm just saying, you can use Obi instead of Taj Gibson, but you need a pick and roll and somebody to throw the lob. You shouldn't have highlights of him waving at the baseline like, I'm open. Like, that's what I'm saying. He got to ingratiate himself with his bench more. Look at the Bulls. On any given night, anybody could be in a fucking game for the Bulls, bro. You never know who's on that basketball court. Like, OKC, you don't have any clue who's on that basketball court on every given night, bro.
All right. So
Toronto was hurt. You don't know who's on the court, bro. Like, you got to play your team.
So, Bo, from a coaching perspective, how you feel about what Courtney is saying, or do you feel like
I definitely
Tibbs
feel
is
like
getting results?
I mean, they winning, but he should
Sustainable
definitely play.
results.
He should play some of the young boys. I don't understand why Kevin Knox not playing. I don't understand
Why you
that-
sitting R.J. Barrett in fourth
I
quarter?
don't understand why Reggie Bullock shouldn't be getting more minutes than Kevin Knox. I feel like they should have a split minutes, or Kevin Knox should get more minutes. That's how I feel.
That's the only way
Believe
you
me, I know
develop.
Tibbs. I know Tibbs.
I respect what he doing.
They got blown out last night, and I seen the stats. Like, Reggie Bullock played like 35 minutes.
Why?
Why?
Do you think he called Joakim Noah?
He might have. He might call Luau Deng next.
Tibbs trying to put the old
Bro, they got
band
blew
back
out
together,
last night.
man.
Julius played 36. Reggie Bullock played 33. Noel played 29. Alfred Payton 23. 24 for Alec Burke. Quickly was 0 for 7. He played 21 minutes. You got Kevin Knox, 1 minute, 29 seconds. Obi Toppin, they getting blown out. Obi Toppin got 11 minutes, 45 seconds. Like, 11 minutes?
Right.
Bro.
He went top 5 in the draft.
Not even top 5. He went lottery.
Yeah.
And you played him 11 minutes and talking about, well, he got to get better. Like,
11
no
minutes
shit.
in the blowout.
Right, he should have got some tick.
Let him play. See what he can do.
He definitely should have got some tick.
You ain't got nothing to lose, bro.
You're going to make the playoff. If you make the playoff, cool. Ain't nobody expecting y'all to go to – you're not going to the finals.
If you expect them to do good, guess what you're going to need? Yeah. The young niggas to show up. Like, I'm just saying. I'm just being fair here. Like, Washington, good or bad or indifferent, y'all play everybody.
I don't like Scott Brooks.
Bro, the Lakers playing Tyler Horton. They don't win all the way. Like, everybody, like, you got to play your team.
I got you. And you know,
It's not always
Mr.
NBA.
Professional, you got anything else on this subject before I go to the next one?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna stick with NBA. I'm gonna talk about another front court player. We're gonna talk about Mr. Anthony Davis.
What about
He's hurt. Admittedly, he's out of shape. And even though LeBron is still playing like LeBron, I don't know how he must have the fountain of youth in his house, but LeBron is still playing like LeBron. The Lakers look very vulnerable without AD. So, Mr. Professional, I'm going to start with you on this one, man. So what's your thoughts on that one? It's like, I think we all know AD is the piece because that's why LeBron wanted him so bad, and without AD, the Lakers didn't even make the playoffs. So, what you think? If AD is going to be hurt, what you think the Lakers going to do?
First of all, shout out to LeBron, man. He's doing extraordinary things despite AD not being in shape.
I mean, he LeBron.
And not being available. So
The king.
So, chill with all that. So, shout out to the 36-year-old AARP superstar out there killing the game right now, man. That being said, they definitely vulnerable.
He's out of shape.
He's out of shape and he's injured. They definitely vulnerable, man. They
Is it champagne?
and he said I quote, COVID wouldn't allow me to get in shape because I was trying to. Okay, you played during COVID last year.
That's what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said.
He ain't said that.
He said that.
Just be real, bro.
So,
I got my first championship, and that's
Champagne
I went through a lot that year. I'm with you, AD.
Let's toast
You got a
it
right
up.
to be. Hey, AD. Everybody out here expressing. I'm sorry to cut you off, bro. AD. Everybody out
toast
here
it
expressing
up.
themselves and telling what's really going on in their life, and they ain't judging nobody. Not a soul has been judged. Look at all of these players living their life. I ain't gonna name no names because I ain't snitching, and I won't promote
Hold
that.
up, Tom-
But it's
Tom
some players
Brady on
out
that
here living
boat?
Their best life.
So you mean you're not gonna beat Jack Harlow?
Let's
out
toast it
Hey,
up.
listen, let me tell you something, AD. It's all right, man. You won your first championship. You've been through some shit in that time, all right? You got traded from somewhere. You had to go through a lot, COVID, playing through the bubble. You enjoyed
So
yourself.
you're not gonna
and
be
got a
Chris
little-
Paul and snitch?
Nah, you just add a little weight, baby. Listen, LeBron gonna get them to the playoffs, bro. Just be ready for the playoffs. That's you really only matter for that. I'm gonna keep it real.
I don't ever want to be as drunk as Tom Brady was on that boat.
I do.
I don't.
Did he throw the Super Bowl trophy?
Yeah.
Tom Brady was done.
Yeah. He threw the trophy.
Tom
man.
was trash.
Yeah.
Fair game.
I wish you had that picture of them pulling them out.
I
and you
do.
like,
I do.
oh man, can you put that up real quick?
No, I cannot.
Y'all come on.
Oh,
Y'all
but
Tom
listen.
was toasty.
Are they vulnerable?
Got to be.
No.
Got to be. What?
They only vulnerable to the top two guys up there. Like they vulnerable to somebody like
Are they vulnerable
Utah.
to Utah? Okay.
Clippers.
They
Clippers.
vulnerable to the Clippers.
I don't even, me personally, I don't even think they're vulnerable to Utah.
What about Golden State?
Without AD, they vulnerable. Without AD, I think they vulnerable. I think they vulnerable to Utah when I don't have Utah as good as everybody else do.
What about
but I
Phoenix?
think without AD, you put them in the
They're
test.
not vulnerable to Phoenix. Phoenix
Not
won't beat
vulnerable
them.
to
They
And
are vulnerable to
Without
Phoenix.
AD healthy,
They
Phoenix
are
can
vulnerable
take.
to Phoenix.
Without
Without
AD
AD?
healthy,
Without AD healthy, they are
Phoenix
Phoenix-
take on
vulnerable.
the 6 games.
7.
They still lose.
Okay.
We both agree they still lose.
Okay. But they take them 7. Okay.
Without AD,
Without AD.
the whole series.
7. Chris Bound either get hurt or fucking up. And I love Chris. I'm not dissing him at
Chris
all.
Paul. Courtney thinks
I'm
you are
the
the Phillip Rivers of the NBA.
No, I don't.
Bro.
No, I don't.
Yeah, yes, that's how he views you, bro.
No, I don't.
That's how he That's
would
how he
never call
views
you
you,
Phillip
bro.
Rivers, bro.
He calls you Phillip Rivers of the NBA, fam.
I would never
The
do
only
that.
thing you and Phillip Rivers don't have in contact
The
is
six
in common
kids.
is melanin, bro. That's the only thing. He views both of you as failures,
No.
and neither of you get sprinkles ever.
Nah.
Ever.
You never had.
Not on
you
your
never
ice
came-
cream, not
you
on
never-
your donuts.
I don't view you that way, but
Chris, you my guy.
Listen, Courtney Chappelle.
Chris, the world knows I've supported you way more than that.
Mr. Bi-Coastal views you as
Listen, the world knows
Phillip
that.
Rivers
I
of
don't.
the NBA.
The difference
fam.
between you and Phillip Rivers is you never had the Hall of Fame talent that Phillip Rivers had so early in his career, and he failed. And then he failed through other years of having very good talent. You were not that guy.
Shout
Courtney.
out to LaDainian
You've always
Thomas.
been a leader. Now, I will be honest. You are injury prone, and you do have a fucking knack for not wanting to be a superstar point guard, but
When it
an
matters.
elite point guard. And in order for you to win against Braun and them, and I know you would default to Devin Booker, but the only way on God's green earth you are beating the Los Angeles Lakers in the fucking playoffs is you will have to be a superstar point guard. That is 25 or better plus your 10, 12 assists nightly.
Okay, Chris.
Nah, bro. That's it. Yo! So that is what I mean when I say that, to be specific, because he's changing my language here. But me and Bo definitely
Phillip
agree, which is rare. But
Rivers
yeah,
of the NBA is what he calls you, sir. Especially when you were with the Clippers.
no, I didn't.
He called you
I
slob.
put
I
that
didn't
on
like.
Doc.
I didn't like.
put
The
that
Clippers
on
is
Doc.
Blake and Doc fault. That ain't got nothing to do with you.
Damn, speaking of Blake,
Yo, man,
but-
you
never
know
mind.
when you
That might
have,
be a
when
topic
you
for
make
another
an
show.
alliance, boy, you stick by them motherfuckers, boy. We will not admit to those. I'm gonna die with the lie.
Yeah, we might have to talk about Blake another time, but damn, Blake.
You can talk about.
You can talk about Blake right now, to be honest with you, because Blake just got to notice that buyout is coming.
Like 1 minute you jumping over cars and you this, that,
y'all
and the
believe
third.
the hype.
Rihanna coming to your games.
See, y'all
and
believe the hype.
next thing you know, like you an afterthought. Like Blake Griffin is an afterthought.
He was always an
He went to
afterthought.
Detroit.
Bro,
afterthought.
I don't take any grown black man serious that has freckles.
That's racist.
Shout out to Morris Day. But this next topic.
No. Morris Day got dimples. That man got freckles.
Nah, Morris Day got freckles.
He taking a shot at y'all.
Look,
Listen,
we
I
having
know.
we having some fun right now, but now we got to actually cover a serious topic. I'm gonna start off with that post that was put by Ryan Leaf out, and then I'm gonna segue to our next topic, where we was talking about Draymond Green. But Ryan Leaf had like a tearful just cry out to the NFL, and in terms of just saying that the NFL don't necessarily care about their players, and that they need to do more for their players in retirement. You know, rest in peace to Vincent Jackson, who was a teammate of Ryan Leaf. That's why he was real emotional on this video. But it takes me to what Draymond was talking about, and how Draymond, you know, just felt bad for what was done.
Don't do that. Just
let me
let
shut
Draymond talk.
Oh, you know what? I'll do you one better. Thank you. We're going to let Draymond say what he got to say, and then we'll take it from there.
Oh, I thought Draymond called in. I'm about to say, what?
Oh, he's about to blow up.
He done messed up. He spoke that long?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, while he's getting the volume on there, I think Draymond said some really interesting things, and I'm really interested to see, especially the people in the comments. I'm really interested to see what you guys
to watch Andre
have to
Drummond
say. But let's
before
let
the game,
Draymond do his thing.
sit on the sideline, then go to the back, and then come out in street clothes
And
because the team is going to
while
trade
we're still
him.
waiting on Draymond
It's
to do his thing.
Because when James Harden asked for a trade, and no one's going to fight back that James was dogging it his last days in Houston. But he was castrated for wanting to go to a different team, and everybody destroyed that man. And yet a team can come out and say, oh, we want to trade a guy, and then that guy is to go sit. And if he doesn't stay professional, then he's a cancer, and he's not good in someone's locker room, and he's the issue. Because as a player, you're the worst person in the world when you want a different situation. But a team can say they're trading you, and that man is to stay in shape. He is to stay professional, and if not, his career is on the line. At some point, this league has to protect the players from embarrassment like that. Anthony Davis got fined, I think, $100,000 or something like that for demanding a trade publicly. But you can say Andre Drummond is getting traded publicly, and we're looking to trade him publicly, and he's to stay professional and just deal with it. But then when Kyrie Irving say, oh, my mental health is off, everybody go crazy about that too. Do you not think that affects someone mentally? At some point, the players must be respected in these situations, and it's ridiculous, and I'm sick of seeing it. Y'all have a great night. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with you, Mr. Professional. What's your thoughts on what Draymond had to say?
Wow. I'm gonna start like this. He's absolutely right.
Okay.
And I think that says a lot, because this is one of the first times that we've actually had something negative to say about the juggernaut known as the National Basketball Association. They are usually out front on the issues of mental health and innovative in terms of trying to keep things fair. Maybe minus the Michael Jordan years with David Stern, where things were kind of catered to a certain marketing ploy. I'll leave it at that, because I don't want to put all that on Mike. It was more so changing the narrative around the marketing of the NBA, because they wanted to become the monetary juggernaut that they are today. That being said, Draymond is absolutely right, 100%. I think that when you're selling the narrative as a major marketing company like the NBA is, that you care about your employees and you care about their well-being before their entertainment value, which we all know is to a certain extent bullshit. But when you're selling that narrative, it's important that that you at least sell it in front and behind the cameras. And so I'm not necessarily buying into the Kyrie Irving part of the statement, but as it pertains to the Andre Drummond part of the statement and the concept as a whole, I think he's absolutely right. It should be taken seriously, and the NBA should take it upon themselves to assert themselves from the standpoint of changing the mentality of individual owners, because that's really where this is coming from, in my opinion.
Okay, that's a very strong point, man. And just once again, guys, please like and share the show. Continue to like and share. Thank you for keeping the comments going. But I'm gonna let Mr. Young and Talented go last on this one. Boski, talk to me, man. How you feel about what Draymond had to say? Because this is your guy.
Yo, guy.
I like Draymond, but Draymond, you got to understand, you work for them folks. I mean, they pay you. You don't got to play in their league if you don't want to. You don't have to play in their league. They do what they want to do. They employ you. They cut your check. I get where he coming from when he said players need to be treated just like when a team say they want to trade you or whatever, you have to sit out. When the player asks for a trade, they look as the villain or whatever like that. I get what they're saying, but at the end of the day, you are employed by them people. They pay you. Okay, so if they don't want you no more, they don't want you to play, you sit out, you do what you got to do to stay in the league, and you continue to get them checks. Because if they wasn't paying you, you wouldn't be playing anyway. So I don't have much to say. Draymond, I like Draymond. He going to speak his mind. That's what I like about him. But hey, it is what it is. They employ you. You play in their league. You don't have to play in their league. Go start your own league if you don't like what they do. It's enough for y'all. They got a lot of money. Go start your own league if you don't like what they do. If you're going to continue to play in their league, you got to play by their rules.
They don't have that kind of money.
All right, then. Well, shut up and play.
Oh, wow. Shut up and dribble.
I ain't mean it like
Whoa!
that. Here y'all go.
Whoa!
Here y'all go with this.
Bo is at it
They gonna
again.
come at
First
Bo
the kitchen, now shut up and dribble.
I didn't say shut up and dribble, man.
Yes,
I'm talking
you
about
did.
this, okay? I'm not talking about
You
the
told
other
your
stuff.
guy, Draymond Green, your guy, to shut up and dribble.
Here y'all go.
Brown and them gonna run a campaign on your
Mr. Young and Talented,
Jesus
can you
Christ.
please grab us out of these deep, dirty waters?
Now look, I'm not a huge basketball, but me and Draymond share something. We're both Pisces, right? So I need y'all to understand that in watching this, if anybody at this table that knows me or anybody out there that's watching me, when I watched this, right, I looked at this and I said, I could see me up here on a tangent like this. But there's a point where, Draymond, you just gonna have to either shut up.
I ain't the only one saying
Not
that.
again.
No.
Not again. He was supposed to drag us out the water.
Listen, I'm talking about in the rant. Like, there's a point where you got to cut it off, right? Yeah. But then the other part of the Pisces in me thought, and I go, Draymond, you're lacking some accountability here. Now, here's the issue with this, where Bo's point of view working for them, right? Because everything you said is 1,000% accurate, fair, should be respected, and is a reality. Dope. I'm glad you spoke up for people, right? And I'm glad. And you
As he often does on his podcast.
and you were doing
and other
amazing,
people's
right?
podcasts.
But here is where you messed up. Where if I was on the other side, on the corporate side of this, right? And you go, you know what, you're right. I shouldn't have put that out there. Shouldn't have done drumming like that. Mm-hmm. I would definitely then play this for you.
Can you send that to me? No. Can you send that to me?
I can't.
Okay. All right.
But apparently he was taking up for Wayne Ellington. When the fuck would Rodney McGruder become the tough guy of the team? Like, I don't know, man. Everybody in the league tough these days. It's crazy. I've seen a lot of tough guys this year. I don't understand it. And don't nobody do anything. So, like, if you really wanted to do something, you could have done it. Walk over there talking shit like he's a team tough guy. Get the hell out of here. Fucking tough guy. Rodney. Fucking tough guy. Also, I'm rocking with Juan T.
That shit funny. I don't care what you. Rodney.
Juan T was about to bring that town business shit out on him.
Rodney.
And yeah, I'm rocking with Juan T on that one anyway. But also, I think it was something that Juan said in the first or second quarter to Wayne Ellington.
Y'all get the gist of what I'm saying in totality. Like, there's no need to play that as a whole. It's gonna kill it. You good, brother? You good? You good?
Rodney. All right, bring it home.
I'm just saying that's the. You don't think that affects somebody mentally? You don't think he got people who send that meme or people like D who go Rodney? You don't think that bothers him? No. I'm being real.
No,
you don't think that circulating, it spin out around and it go viral and he got to hear that all day? Right, Draymond called you out. You got people texting him, oh, you pussy, you let him talk to you like that. You got Clay. You ain't say nothing about Clay ripping him. He probably won't even be in the league in a couple of years. Who is this guy? That's all mental abuse too. You was good when you do it. So you can't hold them accountable and then not hold yourself accountable for something you just fucking did 2 weeks prior. So how about Rodney McGruder's mental? How you think he feel when he go viral and y'all basically said you a scrub that's gonna be out the league in a couple years that ain't shit, and you saw.
They said Dirk.
And you was about to catch the town business, as he said it.
They said Dirk Nowitzki said you better learn Chinese because you're gonna be in China soon.
You see what I'm saying? No, but what I'm saying, Dirk Nowitzki also didn't get up there fucking screaming about fairness and how upper management treats players.
I get what you're saying. You can't have it both ways. I get that.
No, I'm just saying I would look at you if I'm sitting on the other side of the table. I go, so I need to do better. So what the fuck do you need to do? You don't care about the old players you telling me to care more about.
I get that. I get that, Court, and and you're right. You can't have it both ways.
You can't.
But there is a serial issue of
what he said is a fact.
Lack of mutual accountability.
What he said is fact.
So you shooting the messenger?
No. What he said is fact. I'm gonna give it to you how I feel. Right message, correct message, wrong person at the wrong time.
You shooting the messenger?
Okay.
My whole thing is
we talking about respect. You see the way Draymond talk to referees? I'm just talking about so they meant to, so they can't take it out. I'm just from that person. Now, if it was, I don't know, give me another player. Like just Bradley Beal came out and had that discussion.
Braun? Could Braun have that discussion?
I think so.
Braun
the face of the league.
And it don't got to be a superstar face of the league because I'm not equating it to you got to be this stature of player. Bam could have came out with that message.
Could Playoff P have that conversation?
Well, I ain't heard him disrespect me.
What? Where's the pause, Court?
He can have that discussion.
Why the immediate pause, Court? Playoff P's been on record saying that he had mental
right.
He's had mental health conversations.
He could have that discussion. Andre Drummond could come out and have that same conversation. Good. I'm just saying for a person that like you can't be the victim and like, come on, bro.
But and Ray, I hear you. You said Draymond Green was whack for the McGruder diss to talk like that. Draymond has to carry a team, not just be a defensive player. I get that, but nobody slandered Kobe Bryant when he said, "I got Smush Parker out here." Smush.
Kobe Bryant.
It's the same thing as Rodney.
No. It's not about what you said. It's about the other side. Kobe Bryant also never came out here preaching messages about other players' mental health and how the organization treat. He's only
That's
talking
all
about,
he preached about after he got off the court.
After I got off the basketball court from doing the same thing to people, he decided to take that. Not while doing so is my point.
No, that's my point. There is no sense of mutual accountability from the top to the bottom. Everybody,
player empowerment.
Here's what I'm saying. Everybody wants to have their opinions about their jokes and their random comments until shit becomes personal. It is clear that Draymond Green is close to Anthony Davis,
that's respectful.
Andre Drummond, and Kyrie Irving. It is 100% clear,
that's
and I'm sure Clutch has nothing to do with it.
But doesn't that take away from the message?
Because he's always
if you only talking about your friends, are you really talking about a serious issue? You just talking about your friends.
It takes away from the message on one side, and then it drives home the message on another side because in the same sentence, the owners are still, this shit is still going on in probably the most progressive professional sports arena that we know, period.
I agree.
And so the fact of the matter is, no matter where the message is coming from, maybe everybody needs to take a fucking look in the mirror.
I agree. That's why I said it's the right and correct message is coming from the wrong person. And that matters. You're not going to get accountability
I don't think we should.
out of
I
it.
don't think that we should judge the messenger
Okay.
as much as we should judge whether the message applies to us. We spend so much time trying to judge and critique other people that we miss the most important person in these instances that we should be critiquing, and that motherfucker's in the mirror.
I agree. My point is this: walk that shit you talk.
Facts.
So do not do something a week ago and then turn around and try to throw a bitch fit about somebody else doing it. You didn't hold on, wait. You didn't have the moment. You didn't give a damn about the way James Harden went about it. You literally admit he dogged it. Stop. You didn't have a problem when he was doing it organizationally in the public.
He did. He said, "I'll admit he went about it the wrong way."
So then in the same breath, you don't get the, well, I get that he dogged it and he did it in the public, but come on, man, y'all can't do it in the public. You go, well, homie.
No, he didn't say y'all can't do it in the public. He said you cannot get mad at how he's handling himself and then turn right around and treat Andre Drummond in the manner where you saying, "Hey, fam,
Stop.
I understand. Hey, you cannot ask for a fucking trade, or else we're fining you."
I respect that.
And then turn right around and say, "Hey, we're about to trade you.
The fan
Go
base
put your
killed James
street
Harden.
clothes on and sit on the sidelines like a little bitch while we flaunt around the fact that we about to trade your ass."
I respect
You
that.
cannot do that.
Well, according to Bo, sit your ass down.
I hear
Shut up
all of
and
that
dribble.
you're saying.
Hey, yo, you know what?
I hear
time it
all
is?
of that, but it's, y'all, you're missing my whole point there. But
No, I get
I
it.
what y'all talking
I
about.
got
You
your
said
point.
walk that shit you talk, right? That means hold yourself with some level of integrity on both sides. If you gonna make that argument, then you should own up to that bullshit that you said about Rodney McGruder. That's fair, 100% fair.
You missed that. All I said was the mental health part is when it got to the wrong part. Because if we're talking about affecting people's mental health, that can affect someone's mental health.
That
and you
is
did not give a
facts.
damn.
That's facts.
You did it flagrantly and you didn't publicly apologize or none of that.
And it was him and Clay. It wasn't
Okay.
just him.
Yo, Bo,
What?
Bo, like I said what I said.
No, it's not even that.
I mean, my whole
issue.
thing is this. Draymond could easily have said, if you came at him with, "Hey man, you could be affecting somebody's mental health," Draymond could be like, "I didn't start that smoke. Rodney McGruder came at me like he was the tough guy."
But you know,
he could easily have said that. So
But do you know what time
No,
it
it
is?
wasn't him. He just said I was taking him in the fight.
No,
he
I
was
was just
talking to
asking.
somebody else. He wasn't talking to Draymond.
Do y'all know what time it is?
no, I understand that,
got
but
you.
if you're taking that aggression
No,
towards
that's-
Clay, a person who was out for the rest of the year,
Do you know what time it is?
I think it's time for cap and no cap.
Hey, y'all, it's time for cap or no cap.
Yes,
so,
you did.
I'm going to turn it over to
don't got the
Mr.
rights,
Professional. Talk to me, man. Cap or no cap, guys. And Mr. Kellen, I know what you're going to say. You don't know what cap is.
All right, man. Cap and no cap is a game that we play here on the set where we ask each other questions. And if the answer is valid, that ain't cap. You ain't capping. You not bullshit. But if that shit bullshit, that's cap. Fact. All right. I hope I explained that in a manner that is commensurate with your understanding.
Commensurate. I like that.
And if it is not, hey man, that's cap. All right, man. Let's kick this thing off, man. Cap and no cap to the panel. If it is cap, if it is bullshit, you have to explain yourself. Cap and no cap. Chef Curry will win the MVP if Golden State makes the playoffs this year.
Cap.
Cap. I'm going to say cap because personally, I believe it's either going to be like LeBron or Embiid or something like that. It definitely won't be Chef Curry this time.
On the way, Steph will win the MVP if Golden State finished 5 or above. That's the only way I think he'll win MVP. Even though he's putting up,
They got to finish in 5th place or above.
I think so.
Okay.
I think he's putting up crazy numbers, but he's not going. They're not going to give it.
Aren't
to
they
him.
in 7th place right now?
Yeah, they're in 7.
They in the playoffs right now, right?
Yeah. But they got him like number 7 in the MVP race, which I think he should be higher.
All right. Okay. Cap and no cap. The 76ers should trade Simmons if they want to win a championship.
Cap. I say you build around him.
Cap.
Him and Embiid need to stay together.
You know how I feel. Cap.
If they want to win a championship,
Yes.
nah, they don't got to trade him to win a championship. I would, but they don't got to.
You saw they almost gave up that lead last night. If Simmons was
I
out
don't
there,
think-
the
I'm
blowout
gonna
would
keep
have
it
been
real
in
with you.
effect.
I don't believe Ben Simmons want to be there.
You don't think Ben Simmons wants to be in Philly? How can you win a chip? Well, all right, I'll leave that where it is.
I'm saying, just because I don't want to be here, don't mean I ain't gonna do my job out here on the floor. We can win with it. That don't mean I want to be with this team.
That's fair. All right. Cap and no cap. Pittsburgh Steelers GM refused to commit to Ben Roethlisberger going into the 2021 season. Cap and no cap, Ben Roethlisberger will retire or be out of a Pittsburgh Steelers jersey before the start of the season.
That's cap.
He should retire, but I don't think he will.
I don't think Ben ready. That's cap.
That's cap. I don't
He'll
think
be a
he will.
Steeler.
I think this upcoming year will be his last year in Pittsburgh. I think he will retire after this year.
No cap, and I got capped to the GM because didn't just a year or two ago you told niggas they should look up to him like his daddy, like he their daddy or something like that. So now saying you're not trying to extend him and all that. Now you've realized the error in your stupid ass ways. You realize you isolated the organization, the players from him, and made him bigger than the players and all that other stupid shit. I don't care what Ben. I hope he come back. Cap, matter of fact, yeah, Ben, come on back. The more you back, the less the Steelers will win.
Herb, your girl Angelique said capital cap.
Shout out to Angelique.
Kendrick Perkins has gone on the record for the second time saying that Dame Dollar is the best point guard in the game. Cap and no cap, Dame is the best point guard in the game
That's cap.
today.
Chef.
That's cap.
I'm going chef.
I'm going no cap as
cap.
well.
I'm going to say
Oh,
chef.
Dame better than Chef?
Yes,
How?
because he played defense.
No, he don't.
Mm.
No, he don't.
Okay, he don't.
That's cap that you say he played defense.
Okay, he don't. He's better than Chef though.
How?
Better than chef.
How? He never beat him in the playoffs. He don't have one win against him in the
He
playoffs.
never had the talent around him in the playoffs that Chef has had.
This still dropped 63 on his head this year.
That's a fact. He's led more than Chef led in his life. Just a minute ago, Chef was at the bottom of the swelter. Y'all was screaming for Draymond to get back to help orchestrate the offense. So you telling me the best point guard in the league can't orchestrate his offense the best?
He got to score too.
Hold on. Wait. Dame got to score too. Dame averaging 30.
Okay.
He's still not. I am still the best orchestrator of the offense on my team. For you to be great, the power forward who has no offense has to orchestrate for you to be your best self. Because before the prior self, Kelly Oubre couldn't hit shit, and y'all was at the bottom of the fucking swelter talking about he need more help.
I don't understand how y'all say Dame is better if he never beat him.
He
never beat him.
But that's how we lead back to the Carson Wentz shit. See what I mean? When we subjective on when the talent, he's always had the better talent
Tell
around
the
him.
whole story, bro.
No.
He has had the
Chef
better
has
talent.
always had the better talent, the better coaching staff, and the better bench than him.
And it's
always.
not been close.
It's not even close.
Yeah, that's
always.
true. That's true.
When Steph had less, he did less.
When Dame
With
had
less and less, I'm still
he's
off
still
at
up
least
there.
at minimum, and I'm sending people home.
You forgot who Ice
I'm not
Houston?
just off. I'm sending
Damn
people
it
home.
by himself
and I'm
and
not
LaMarcus Aldridge?
And
Dame is
he's
a
not a
bad
bad
man.
Dame.
Hold on,
Steph
who
is
is sent
not a
home by
bad.
himself? Who did Dame send home by
I
himself?
said Dame and LaMarcus Aldridge sent Houston home with Dwight Howard and James Harden. Did you forget about that?
I mean, he did. He shot. He made.
forgot it, niggas. Like Dame.
And then
What
he
about
lost.
what he did to Russ?
Then he lost his starting five plus his bench player.
What he did to Russ.
Then he lost his
This is
starting
what he did to
five.
Russ.
Also-
That's what he did to Russ right
I
there.
also seen Dame Lillard lose 2 games to Klay Thompson and Draymond Green without Steph being healthy.
All right, fair. Klay Thompson.
Did
and
Steph play though?
He was hurt.
Did he play?
He was hurt.
Did he play?
Did he play?
He came back that series, yes.
You know what? And you can't see. This is where I be getting wrong. You'll give Steph the excuse for part of his injury, losing the 3-1 year, forgetting that 3-1 year that he lost was the same year he beat Dame with the hurt shoulder. That's why he came back early to close out Dame and them in an early enough time for them to get to the championship run. Or he could have sat his ass on the sideline if he felt like Klay and Draymond could get rid of Dame and CJ. He could have got healthy. There's a reason he got his ass on that court. Because after they finally won and Dame said, you better get that boy out here, they got that boy out there.
Facts.
So you add him with that crew, yes, he is that. But I remember Steph when he didn't have much.
He don't got much this year.
And you was screaming, you was on this show, you yourself, saying, I'm on wax, saying give it at least 10 games and wait for Draymond to get back.
When Draymond got back, what happened?
Look, watch this. CJ is gone and they're thriving.
Okay.
So I don't get the excuse.
I've been told you. I've been told you CJ should have been gone.
But listen,
I've been told you he
That's
should have been
not-
gone.
That's
not
not
the
my
conversation.
point.
That's not the
Nurk is
conversation.
hurt. Nurk is hurt. Ben hurt. Zach Collins still hurt. Ben hurt. CJ is hurt. Been hurt. He running with Melo and he's thriving and he's closing the game.
They both cooking too.
Nobody get the excuse about
on top of Derrick Jones
Well,
Jr.
just wait till CJ get back. He'll be okay. Now, if he start losing, y'all wouldn't have gave him that credit. Y'all would have said Dame is that good.
All right, Courtney, you made a good point. What's the next one? You made a
Y'all
good point.
just be killing
Hold on,
Dame.
hold
bro.
on.
I don't kill Dame. He's just not better than Steph.
Hold on.
He's not better than Steph. He's number 2.
All right.
This is
He's number 2 because he ain't beat him, right?
This is
He ain't never beat him. How can
That's
you
it.
put him number 1 if he never beat him? He don't even have a win against him in the playoffs.
I'm
A win.
So it's only the win, though, right? It's not stats and career shit.
I'm not talking
I
about.
don't have a win against them in the playoffs.
I'm not
but
a single win.
But
A
he
single win.
But he leads them in the head-to-head.
What you mean?
Like playing
Head to
against each other,
head.
he
When they
said.
play head to head,
Okay.
Dame leads them in the head to head.
I don't care. His points equal out. Let's go to their stats. They equal out.
And then we talk about less with more. Like where do you? Hey,
Well, look, like I said what
let
I
me
said.
ask you this: they swap places.
Whenever you
can
get through.
Chef do with Portland what Dame has done with Portland?
Yes. Why he can't? Dame and CJ? I mean Steph and CJ?
I don't know.
I
don't know.
Steph and CJ.
I don't
Become
know.
Stephen Clay.
It don't be Steph
No,
and
it
Clay.
don't Stephen Clay.
CJ don't
Because
play
Clay
D.
ain't CJ. So it's not Stephen Clay. Clay no longer gets. Clay gets to go get the best player. It ain't Steph. Clay go getting the best guard on the perimeter.
Right.
So you mean to tell me when it's Steph and CJ, CJ gonna go get the best perimeter player?
He ain't got no choice.
He ain't no choice.
He ain't got no
Ain't no
choice.
choice.
Which is why they don't have a
He
win
better,
against
she better
them.
strap up.
That's why I
Dame.
That's why
You
I
better
told
strap up and
you.
go get
I've
him.
been told you. I told you. Dame and CJ ain't nothing but Steph
Nobody-
and Monte Ellis all over.
Nobody
again.
disagrees.
That's why
I got
they
you.
driving them because Gary Trent can play defense and he can still fucking shoot.
Watch this. Yes.
That's why they driving.
I got you.
So that means CJ McCullough
Right.
should be getting traded.
We not arguing with you that. I like how you said he was.
And Melo and Gary Trent can go get you buckets now.
Okay, I'm with you. I like how you said he's Steph and Monte Ellis, which you just made my
Somebody said
point.
thriving.
No, but that's how you just made my point. He's Steph and Monte Ellis, and Steph with Monte Ellis
Didn't do
wasn't
nothing.
running to no playoffs. He wasn't no
Didn't do
MVP,
nothing.
and he wasn't talking about no finals. You're making my exact point.
Did they make the playoffs at all when they had Steph and Monte?
I don't.
No, not once, right?
So I can make the playoffs with Monte when you couldn't, but you make it with Clay.
Steph had
but-
bad ankles
But
then.
Dame and CJ is Steph and Monte,
But
and they
Dame,
and
hold
they
on,
ain't missed the
hold on.
playoffs.
Dame was already making the playoffs with LaMarcus Aldridge.
That
before CJ
makes
got
the
there.
point even
LaMarcus Aldridge
stronger.
is a Hall of fucking Famer.
LaMarcus
Stop it.
Aldridge has been gone, and the team has done better.
LaMarcus Aldridge is a Hall of
Okay, but he was
Famer.
go- but don't act like he was making
LaMarcus
the playoffs.
Aldridge ain't no bona
Don't
fide
act
Hall of
like
Famer
he
either.
cap and no
You better
cap
be.
question.
Yeah, that's a
Go to the Hall
cap
of
and no.
Fame.
Yeah, you
this
tripping
Hall of
out,
Fame,
bro.
This goes out.
tripping.
This goes
LaMarcus
out
Aldridge
to
will
the
be a Hall of
viewers.
Famer.
This goes out to the viewers. All 7 of
Hey,
y'all
our
right
last
now.
one is to the
Cap
viewers.
and no cap.
Marcus Aldridge,
A Hall of Famer.
Cap
Cap
or
or
no
no cap.
Yes,
This is the
stop
audience.
it.
Hold
Cap
on.
or no cap.
This is
And
our
it-
last one right here.
No, I had one.
Okay, go ahead.
Matt Ryan, a Hall of Famer. Cap and no cap.
No cap.
No cap. He's
No
going to the Hall
cap.
of Fame.
No cap. He's a Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of Famer.
No cap. We all agree. No
certified.
cap.
Certified. Okay.
Now,
Not first ballot, but he will
Okay.
get it.
can you tell me what the
He might,
comments
he
feel?
might be first ballot. You look at them
He
numbers.
better not be first.
Did the comments anybody say cap and no cap? on
Not,
LaMarcus
not
Aldridge?
just yet.
Y'all know about?
Okay. all
Okay.
right.
Well, we coming to that point in the time. of
Wait,
the
wait,
show.
hold on. Cap or no cap?
we had more?
Serena Williams will never eclipse the Grand Slam record.
Cap. I mean, no
Cap.
cap. I think she will get it.
Cap. She'll eclipse it.
No cap.
She said cap that she would
Cap
never.
is- cap
he
is
said he-
bullshit.
Yeah, he said
No
he-
cap is-
She
is-
said,
will she never do it?
She will never do it.
She will never do
She
it.
will never do it.
No cap.
That's-
you said
She's
she
not
would
gonna-
never do it. No cap. She will do it.
No, then you saying cap.
That's cap.
That's
Okay,
cap.
okay.
No cap. She's not going to do it.
I'm making a statement, not asking a question.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You don't think she'll do it?
No.
All right,
Okay.
last cap or no cap. The Brooklyn Nets will overcome their early season woes and make the NBA Finals. Cap or no cap?
No cap.
Okay, they making the finals.
cap.
We
They're
are,
making the
they-
finals.
once that James Harden trade,
Cap.
they was favored to go before the James Harden trade.
Now you got to explain yourself, sir, before
Cap.
we go into final perspective.
I think I think that
Let me go last on my
I think that
final
Kyrie
All right, you
I
got
think
it.
that Kyrie Irving will slip into the Ricky Williams syndrome and disappear on the team, and they won't make the finals.
Even without Kyrie, they
So
still be
who's
favored.
coming out of the
Without
East?
Kyrie,
You going
they
on
go to the
wax?
finals.
I actually think Philly's coming out of these.
Philly is the best chance to beat them.
Philly will lose
Okay.
to the Brooklyn Nets being up 3-1.
Ooh, shout out to Doc Rivers. Now brings us to a point where it's time for
Philly
us
will
to
be
give our
up 3-1
final
and losing the
perspective.
Eastern Conference Finals, okay.
If they up in the Eastern Conference Finals and they
Fellas.
lose the 3-1,
Doc Rivers should get
Doc Rivers
fired
get
the
fired.
next day.
Immediately.
The next day.
That night.
He better be fired.
Actually, guys, I'm gonna start with final perspective.
Y'all think
I
we
don't
should
have
do
a whole lot going on. I gotta shout out Prince Marky D, man. I swear, it's this as you age, man, you just start to see remnants of your childhood just go away. And Prince Marky D, for me, I know these young cats really don't know who Prince Marky D is, but the Fat Boys was definitely doing their thing in the 80s. And they definitely, their first album was a classic album to me. And just, shout out, may he rest in peace. That's all right. Bo, you going last today. Mr. Professional. Talk to me, man. What's your final perspective? RIP Vince Jackson too. But
Yeah, man. Yeah. So big up to that. RIP Vince Jackson. My final perspective is this. I saw a picture of, and we talked about Serena Williams today. I saw a picture of Serena Williams' husband at the Australian Open with a T-shirt that says "the greatest female athlete ever," and then it crossed out the word female, saying that she the GOAT for athletes. Period.
Top 5.
She top 5.
I fuck with that.
She top 5.
Even if she's not, even if you don't feel like she is, the level of dominance that she has persevered through, and like Ray said, at 39, she's still the 11th ranked tennis player in the world.
She might be top 3.
Despite being on death's door less than 3 years ago, man. Damn, bro. Like
she is arguably like she easily top 3.
like
Athlete ever.
she almost died, bro.
She got 20 years of dominance.
I don't believe she's the best athlete ever, but I do think she's in the top 5.
Yeah, she got 20 years, bro.
I think
She
she's top
top
5.
5.
I don't know about top. Who's your top 3?
She top 5.
I gotta sit down and think about that.
So shout out to Serena Williams. I just wanted to pay her some homage and respect, man, because she deserves it.
Hell no.
Okay, and
Right.
Mr. Young and Talented, what's your final perspective?
Man, I'm ending this real smooth. My final perspective is Bo smoked some good weed today because he thinks LaMarcus Aldridge is
He's going to the
is
Hall.
a Hall of Famer.
Okay.
That is amazing.
He's lucky it's the
You know what I'm
Basketball
saying?
Hall of
Go-
Fame
go
and not
pull-
the NBA Hall of Fame.
Go pull the numbers up.
The Spurs,
Go pull the numbers up.
the Spurs have gotten worse since he's been there.
He got
and
some of that-
Portland
he got
has
some of that
gotten
quarter
better
water.
since he's left. It's he definitely had the early batch of that quarter water. Nah, but yeah, that is definitely my final perspective. I didn't even have one, but that right there, we got to do better with the youth, y'all. We are allowing our children to
He been
grow
7
up.
All-Stars. He a 5-time All NBA.
Man.
That ain't All-Star?
Okay,
That
well,
ain't, that's all star. That ain't Hall of Fame.
Is that Hall of Fame?
I mean, that ain't Hall of Famer?
I don't know if that's Hall
His
of Fame.
career numbers 19 and 9.
Chris Webber ain't in the Hall of Fame yet,
Damn,
and he ain't better than Chris Webber by even near.
he not better than Chris Webber.
Chris Webber, Rasheed Wallace, all of them could go in before.
Chris Webber didn't go to
LaMarcus
7 All-Stars. He only went to 5. Chris Webber made 5.
Aldridge. See what I mean?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, we got to do better with our youth, man, and make
Bo,
sure we educate
Bo,
ourselves, man.
Before
Hold
you,
on, let's not get too far off
Bo,
subject.
before you bow out, cap and no cap, Tobias Harris is an All-Star.
Hell no.
Philly should get 2, and it should be him over Ben
Oh,
Simmons.
y'all drunk.
They got the best record in the
man,
East.
y'all fucking drunk. Hey,
They got the best record in the East.
Hey, it's about that
They
time.
need to get 2.
that's
Bo,
fair.
take us home. What's
us
your
home,
final
Bo.
perspective?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna probably laugh at me, but I'm putting this on wax.
I'm a
Steph Curry is the best 6 and 5 under player all time. 6'5" and under player all time in NBA history. If you think I'm like if you think he's not, name me somebody better.
Allen
I know
Iverson.
you like Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson is not that boy. He's not one of the. He's not that guy.
James Harden.
I say 6'5" and under.
James Harden is 6'5".
James Harden's not better than Steph Curry.
He's not. James Harden's not better. So you put Allen, you put him over Allen?
Yes. Have you seen what he's doing? Have you seen what Steph's doing? Like, come on, man. Steph Curry is the best 65 under player.
Isaiah
all
Thomas?
time. He's been surpassed.
Dame Lillard.
He surpassed Isaiah Thomas?
Dame Lillard.
Dwayne
Wade.
He's better than Dwayne Wade. He's better than Dwayne Wade. He is. I'm telling you. Dwayne Wade can't do nothing. He's more athletic and play better defense. That's it. Steph Curry is the best 65 under player all time. That's my final perspective. I'm out of here.
Tiny Archibald.
Steph Curry is the best 6'5" and under player all time. He's the 4th best guard.
Ladies and gentlemen.
He's the 4th best guard ever.
Courtney has
ever.
left the set.
When you name guards, point guards and shooting guards, when you name guards, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant,
6'6",
Magic Johnson,
6'9".
Steph Curry. The 4th best guard ever. Ever.
Chris Paul.
Are you? I can't. Chris Paul.
You know what? On
I
that-
just don't.
Paul!
I just
Hold on,
don't
guys.
understand how you can.
we on that note,
The Warriors are going to the finals.
No, not this year without Clay.
I only had one thing to say.
No.
Peace and blessings, everybody. Please like and share the show. Thank
Shout
you
out
for
to
being.
HBCU Esports.
Shout out to everybody that continuously comes to holler at us. The Rise Up Sports family, HBCU Sports, my day one, Angelique Fernandez,
On Point Network.
Dalton Smith, On Point. Love y'all, man. Peace.